Maybe they did. Him and his friends, they're at this every day. They think it's a big laugh.
Please, Mr. Keogh, just calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you know how much all this has cost me because of him?
Just step back.
Who are you taking his side?
I'm not taking his side.
He's the little scumbag, not me.
That is enough.
I'm talking to the organ grinder, not the monkey.
No, there's no need for that.
This is what's wrong with the country. Scumbags like him have all the rights.
I said step back.
He can do what he wants, and you lot will turn up and do feck all.
When I say step back, I mean step back. Okay, idiot?
Sharon!
Adrian, come here.
I have to finish these reports.
You come here, now. See what that is?
Yeah, it's a letter to McKay.
No. Look at the logo. It's from GSOC. That's the findings from our inquiry.
You don't know that.
Well, what else would they be sending over to McKay? I'm telling you, the future on the job lies in that envelope.
Okay, now you're just being melodramatic.
I'm not. It's D-Day.
What was that all about? It's not the 1990s. You can't be at that crack.
Okay, maybe I overreacted a little.
Well, there's no maybe or little about it. He's calmed down a bit now, but if I was you, I'd go back in there and apologise.
No way.
Why not?
Because he's an idiot.
That's no excuse. Half the job is dealing with idiots. It's probably on the recruiting poster.
I called that kid a scumbag.
He was a scumbag.
And I warned him to step back twice. And he ignored me and then he pushed me.
Look, Sharon, sometimes you just have to suck it up and say sorry because it's the smart thing to do.
I'm sick of always having to suck it up. He's an idiot. I'm not apologising.
Lee, come on. Hurry up.
You can't run away from this. If McKay has the results, we're going to find out one way or the other.
I'm not running away.
I've seen you so keen to go out and walk the beat.
If this is our last day...
It's not going to be our last day.
Yeah, but if this is our last day, I don't want to be here writing up arrest reports.
You never write the reports, I do.
Come on, you know what I mean. I want to be out there, in uniform, making arrests, doing proper police work. Stuff I signed up to do.
Yeah.
The boss wants to see you too. Now, please.
The GSOC report finds that in this case, you did not adhere to the standard guidelines in relation to the checking of prisoners, and cannot rule out that this may have been a factor in the death of Gerard Curry. But GSOC also acknowledges that you were placed in an extraordinary situation due to understaffing and the incident in reception. Also, the coroner has found that Mr. Curry had an underlying heart condition and cannot say for certain that his death would have been prevented even if he had been checked on sooner. So, on the basis of all that, the Commissioner has decided not to pursue any kind of disciplinary action.
Yes.
There is nothing to celebrate.
Yes, sir.
Nobody comes out of this with any credit. The Commissioner has advised that extreme caution be taken in every aspect of our operation.
That means everyone is on their best behaviour.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Because we're all under the spotlight now, the entire station.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Go.
Sorry I'm late. Slept in. If you're gonna be late, at least do me the courtesy of making up an excuse. I was woken during the night by a naked man in my bedroom.
That's better.
No, I really was. My flatmate brought home some guy and he walked into the room. Took half an hour to get him back into the right bedroom.
I think I would have been tempted to hold on to him.
Not if you'd seen him.
God.
been so long since I've been out with anyone.
I could set you up with someone I know if you like.
Thanks, but I think your friends might be a little bit young for me.
My brother Keith's our age. He's charming, funny, kind.
Let me think about it.
You should see our face.
Hey, how'd it go?
Yeah, grand Sarge. The young fella legged it, but we managed to get his name off the shopkeeper, so now we're going to see if we can track down an address.
Right, well, make sure you do. I got calls about those kids for weeks. I want that sorted.
Yes, Sarge.
Yeah, okay, gotta go. Bye. You two, pints tonight. On me.
Must be some occasion if you're buying.
GSOC cleared us. You're looking at free men.
A fair play.
Yeah, that's great. Do you think this is all great fun?
No search.
Jared Curry has left a widow and 3 children. Do you think they have much to celebrate today?
No search.
Don't let me catch you at this again.
If you're here to break the good news, I already heard. Will you wait in the car for me for a second? Good girl.
No, I just wanted to come in person and tell you how sorry I am about everything that happened.
It's easy to be gracious now. Your men have been exonerated. I shouldn't have expected anything else. I mean, I know how these things work with you lot. One hand washes the other.
GSOC is an independent body.
He should never have been arrested. Never. He'd be alive now if your men had shown an ounce of compassion or common sense. All he did was park on a double yellow line. That's his big crime. That's the reason he was in that cell when he died alone.
I can only imagine how hard this has been for you and your family.
Do you have children, Superintendent?
No, not yet.
Then you can't even begin to imagine. See, my children, on their birthdays, at Christmas, special occasions in their lives, he'll be missing. They've been robbed of all that.
I'm sorry. I truly am.
And the last time I saw Jared, we fought about something stupid. Our final words were in anger. And I can't change that. Your job is to serve the public. Right now, it doesn't feel like you've served my family, Superintendent.
Cool heads this time.
Yep.
I mean it, Sharon. Domestics are a minefield without you flying off the handle as well.
I said, yeah, I'm fine.
We're on a call out.
No, we're in a call out. Sarge wants you back inside.
If this is a wind-up.
And she did not look happy.
It's true.
Thank you.
Is there something wrong, Sarge?
You're on it, so you come with me.
Is this the officer you mean?
Yeah. She's the one that assaulted me.
What else did they say?
Nothing. Just I'm not to leave the station and they'll see me later.
Why couldn't you just say sorry like I told you? What are you going to tell them?
The truth, I suppose.
You might want to do better than that.
Hello. really spiced up the menu. So, what's the dish of the day? Besides myself, of course.
Is that the best that you can do, Westlife?
Wasn't me.
No, it's gone viral. Flying without wings.
Yeah, it's a compliment.
Of course it is. Now, want to take a seat? I'll come and take your order.
Thank you.
That was harsh, but effective. I think he likes you. Not nearly as much as he likes himself. He is cute, though. Not into pandas.
Pandas?
Yeah, the kind of guy who eats shoots and leaves.
I've spoken to Mr. Keogh. Explained to him that your behaviour was out of character, and he has decided not to pursue a formal complaint.
Thank you, sir.
I am not finished. Your use of force today was excessive and unacceptable. We are here to serve the public.
Yes, sir.
And myself, Sergeant Tyrrell and Sergeant McGonagal all share similar concerns about your recent performance. You've been making uncharacteristic mistakes.
I was given the wrong address for that warrant.
Point is, your behaviour has been erratic. And if I'm being honest, I'm concerned that you have rushed back to work too soon after the attack.
Honestly, I'm fine.
I disagree. You've been through a very traumatic experience, one that takes time to heal, time you have not given yourself. So that's why I suggest you take some time off.
Please, sir, no.
Please don't view this as some type of punishment, Sharon.
I'd rather stay working, sir.
I appreciate that. But I have to think about the welfare of the public and of your fellow officers. If I feel your presence here is putting them at risk...
It won't be. I'll be really good.
Please listen. The decision has been made. You will take leave. But as I said, please don't view this as some sort of punishment. We are trying to do what's best for you.
When do I take this leave?
Podge will be fine on his own for the rest of the shift, and we'll roster and cover from tomorrow.
You mean take it now?
Yes, today.
I told you I'd be here long after you're gone. You do know what's going on here, don't you? You realize you've already got one foot out the door. Never a good sign when your super sends you off on compulsory sick leave with phrases like erratic behaviour and uncharacteristic results ringing in your ears. I mean, from there it's only a tiny hop, skip and a jump to unstable and deluded. Because that's what you are. Everybody knows it. They all know exactly what you are. A crazy bitch. Ow! 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 Ow!
Sharon, come off him! Sharon! Sharon! Cool it, Sharon!
Sharon, go ahead, Dad!
Come on!
Sharon, calm down!
Sharon!
Sharon, calm down!
Sharon, calm down!
Calm down!
Cool it, Sharon!
Are you all right? Are you all right?
Cool it!
Woo! Man, you are not going to believe what just happened. It was insane. Sharon went mental. Like, proper mental. She went for Brian. Podge and Sergeant Tyrrell to drag her off him. Mad. Mad stuff.
What is wrong with you?
What?
Sharon is our friend.
Yeah, I know that.
And when she heard G-Sock, it clear that she was happy, really happy for us. And now you think misfortune is great fun.
Just telling you what happened.
No, you're not.
Sure, you saw what happened, Paudge. She hit me. I never laid a finger on her. You saw that. I never touched her.
So why would she hit you?
No idea.
But it's not like Sharon to behave like that.
No, not usually, no. But she completely lost it this morning on a punter. You didn't hear earlier, screaming blue murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the boss was sending her home on sick leave. He's worried she hasn't been the same since she was attacked.
I haven't noticed anything.
Well, there was the thing about the warrant being wrong. And the ring that went missing.
Well, look, all I know is that the boss would not be sending her home if there wasn't a very good reason. So I just went into the staff room. She was getting ready. I asked if I could give her a hand, and she just went for me. I didn't retaliate. You saw that, Paudge.
Yeah.
Many officers experience some sort of post-traumatic stress after the kind of assault you suffered. Sharon, if the job is getting too much for you...
It's not that.
We want to help you, Sharon. But you have to let us.
So if there is something wrong, you must tell us.
Is this about the attack?
No, sir.
Please tell us what's wrong, Sharon.
It's Sergeant McGonagal.
Do you hold him responsible for the attack?
Yes, exactly. He's to blame for it.
Because he was there too. And he left you alone.
No. Because he set the whole thing up. He arranged it. He arranged for me to be attacked. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true.
And why would he do something like that?
Because I saw him on CCTV kissing a girl. She's underage and she's only 15. And I'm certain they're having a sexual relationship. And when he found out, I knew he tried everything to intimidate me. He bullied me and threatened me, and he had me attacked. He was the one who made me ask for the transfer. He wants me out at any cost.
And this girl you saw him with?
Rachel Reed. Liam Reed's daughter.
Why didn't you bring this to us before?
I know I should have, but I was afraid no one would believe me. But the important thing is now you know. So you can do something about it. You can arrest him and charge him. We can stop him. What? What's wrong?
So you coming for that point?
No.
This is about what I said about Sharon.
No, it's not about Sharon.
What then?
When Curry died, you were upset, okay? We both were. And now, because we're in the clear, you're acting like it's nothing. It's all a big joke to you.
I'm not.
You are, Sean. You are. You're going out for drinks to celebrate. You're flirting with girls.
That was just a mess.
Gerald Curry is still dead. And his family are probably feeling even worse today because no one is being held accountable for his death.
So you want us to be charged?
No, I don't want us to be charged, but sometimes I'd like you to think before you act like an idiot, Sean.
Sharon, Sergeant McGonagal came to see me. And he's made a very serious accusation of harassment against you.
What?
He claims you have developed a romantic attraction to him and that you acted on it, making several propositions.
No, that's crazy.
And that when he rejected your advances, you became angry and obsessed with making trouble for him.
These are lies. Can't you see he's trying to discredit me? That's all.
He says you threatened him, that you plan to make up all kinds of stories about him having a sexual relationship with a close family friend, and even that he arranged the attack on you.
It's not true. I swear.
Sergeant McGonagal claims you swore you would ruin his marriage and his career with lies.
Everything.
Yeah.
All about Rachel Reed.
Yes. And about how McGonagal arranged the attack on me.
What did McKay say?
He said he'll talk to me officially today about it. But McGonagal got to him first and claims I fancy him. And he says I'm only saying these things because he turned me down.
You're joking.
No. He's making me out to be some kind of crazy bunny boiler.
I warned you, he wouldn't take this lying down.
What else was I supposed to do?
When in doubt, say not.
And they're sending me out on sick leave. They're sending me out on sick leave as if I'm the one with the problem.
I'm just saying. But this is going to be really messy.
Well, it's done now, it's out there. I'm not afraid of him, Paudge.
You should be.
What else can he do to me?
I'd say we're about to find out.
You've been warned. Don't make me come back and tell you again.
Why would Sharon do this? I mean, why would she say such things?
I don't know. I've asked myself the same question hundreds of times. I used to think it was because, I knocked her back. But now I'm not even sure about that. All the lies, the threats. Didn't really start till she got out of the hospital, It's a huge thing taking a beating like that.
She's been screwing up a lot since she's been back too.
Yeah. I feel bad. I should have gone to the boss sooner, or at least as soon as it started. Maybe I could have got her some help. And then I was afraid they'd hold it against her, so
She's trying to screw up your name. That's shocking. So out of order. It's a bad smell in here. My Podge.
Come on.
Okay, coming!
I want to report an assault.
Ouch! Adrian! Get the first aid kit! Right, go through that door. We'll buzz you in.
I hope you don't mind, Sharon, but because the allegations you've made against Sergeant McGonagal are criminal in nature, I've asked Nikki to sit in.
No, I don't mind.
Would you like to have anybody with you? A colleague or legal representation?
No, thank you, sir.
Okay. Now, you claim all this business with Sergeant McGonagal started when you saw CCTV footage of him kissing Miss Reed.
Yes.
A romantic kiss, not platonic.
Yes.
You're certain?
Absolutely, it was a proper kiss. I'm certain.
And then what did you do?
I saved the footage onto a memory stick.
You have footage of the kiss?
No, sir. Sergeant McGonagal has it. I was showing it to see. I thought if he knew I knew what he was up to, it would scare him into stopping. But when he'd finished looking at it, he kept the stick.
Let me get this clear. When you discovered Sergeant McGonagal may be doing something potentially illegal, instead of bringing the evidence to us, you showed it to him?
I know I should have brought it to you in the beginning. I don't know why I didn't. I think I was just scared to be seen as a troublemaker. I don't know.
And I take it you don't have a second copy of this footage?
No.
Do you have any other evidence to back up your allegations against Sergeant McGonagal?
No.
Now, the second allegation you've made against Sergeant McGonagal regarding the attack you claim he organised.
I showed it to Paudge too. I showed him the CCTV footage before Sergeant McGonagal took it.
Garda Brennan saw the footage, saw Sergeant McGonagal kiss Miss Reed.
Yes, sir.
And you'll be willing to verify this?
Yes, of course.
Sarge, I just wanted to say, I know this business between me and Sharon's got nothing to do with you.
Yes, sir.
Now, you and Sharon are pally. That's okay, I get that. But still, it's probably wise not to get drawn into other people's fights.
Yes, sir.
So we're good, right?
Absolutely.
Did you tell Garda Brennan that you suspected Sergeant McGonagal of arranging to have you beaten up?
Yes.
And how did he respond?
He believed me. Well, he said he believed me.
Then why didn't he advise you to come forward and tell us about your suspicions?
I think he was just worried what might happen to me if I did.
What exactly do you mean by happened to you?
Podge said that if Sergeant McGonagal went as far as to get me beaten up like that, who knows what he might do next time. He said he didn't think it was worth getting myself killed over.
So let me guess. Elvis, the final years.
I take it you're only here because Shane, Keith and Ronan never rang.
What can you tell us about the attack?
Well, I can tell you who arranged it. His name is Georgie Carrigan. He's been trying to get his hands on all my regular gigs, offering to underprice me, trying to scare me with threatening phone calls.
And is he another Elvis too?
He's another tribute artist. Elvis is dead. You might have heard.
But you don't think this Georgie Carrigan carried out the attack himself?
Nah, he got one of his thugs to do his dirty work for him.
So is Georgie Carrigan his real or his Elvis name?
What kind of an Elvis name would Georgie Carrigan be?
Can you give us a description of your attacker?
I couldn't see his face because he had a scarf covering his face.
So if you couldn't see him, how do you know it wasn't Georgie Carrigan?
Because Georgie's a baritone. The fellow who attacked me was kind of a bass.
Okay, we'll go see if we can find where Georgie lives.
Don't bother. I know where he lives. I can give you his address.
If you ask me, the beating is less to do with gigs and more about him being an irritating smartass. We're looking for Mr. Georgie Carrigan.
No, he's not here. Tell him you called.
That's it.
Get down! Hey, just sit hands up! Up! Do not trespass! Come on! Yeah!
Good effort. Good effort.
Keep yourself available for the afternoon. Yeah. Podge, do you have a minute?
Now?
Yeah, now please.
Have you any idea why we've called you in here, Paudge?
Is it all that stuff between Sergeant McGonagal and Sharon?
Yes, it is. You are aware that Garda Clear has made some very serious allegations against Sergeant McGonagal.
Yes, sir.
Allegations that he's been having a sexual relationship with a 15-year-old girl.
Yes, sir.
Garda Clear also told us that she showed you CCTV footage of Sergeant McGonagal kissing the girl. Is that true? Is that a yes?
Yes, sir.
And this kiss, how would you describe it?
Just a kiss.
Well, would you say it's platonic or more than that?
Don't know. The footage wasn't great. Hard to say.
Oh, come on. You must have formed some opinion. Garda showed it to you because she was concerned. She believed it was of a sexual encounter. What did you think it was?
I'd say there wasn't that much to it, really. Probably just a friendly kiss.
Do I know him?
Name's Dean Bradley. And wait until you see what we just got off him.
What?
Take a closer look.
No way, that's not.
Is that a tooth?
Yep. Half a tooth, actually. Must have been some kick.
Yeah. Recognise the face, but the name's not ringing any bells. Ryan. Okay. Run his name through Pulse. See what comes up. Garda Clear claims that all this began when she saw CCTV footage of you kissing Rachel Reed.
Yes, that's what she claims.
She also claims that she showed you the footage.
Yes.
What did the footage show?
It showed my daughter's friend Rachel trying to kiss me. And me stopping her. That's all.
Garda Clear claims that you took this footage from her.
Yes.
Do you still have this footage?
Nope. I threw it away.
Why did you do that?
To protect myself and my daughter.
Hey, I've been looking for you.
I was just making a brew. Do you want one?
How'd you get on site?
Yeah, grand. Fine.
And they asked you about Brian and the CCTV footage and all that?
Yeah, all that stuff.
And you told them what you saw, didn't you?
Yeah. I told them what I saw.
Great.
I could see Garda Clear was intent on turning an embarrassing situation into something seedy. And on at least 2 occasions before that, she had made sexual advances on me, which I turned down. And I was wary of her motives. And I was conscious that if she did try to use the footage to hurt me, it would be embarrassing for Mel. And that could damage her friendship with her best friend. I didn't want that. I think my concerns on both counts have proved valid. And if anything, I am just, well, I regret having thrown away the footage now, because we wouldn't be in this situation where it's just my word against hers.
That's not the case. Garda Brennan has also seen the footage.
That's good. Someone else who can confirm what I'm saying.
If you don't mind, I'd like to move on to the second allegation she has made regarding the day she was assaulted.
Sure. What would you like to know?
You know what makes me laugh? She's been here 5 minutes, and everyone's taking her crap seriously. Sarge has been here for years.
They have to investigate claims like this, you know.
Still doesn't make it the right thing to do.
Investigating it is the right thing to do. Here, Dean Bradley only has 2 minor convictions, but look at this.
So the fellow who attacked me is Georgie Carrigan's cousin?
Yes.
There's a link. That means you can charge him, right?
We'll be charging him, yes.
Helps that we found part of your face in his shoe.
So what's the problem?
The problem is that Dean has 3 other brothers.
And he'd be considered the shy, retiring member of the family.
They have 270 convictions between them, most of them for violent crime.
So?
So we think you should know.
Especially if you're involved in a dispute with Georgie Carrigan.
Look, they're not all going to come after me, are they?
I wouldn't rule it out.
Well, can't you just warn them off or something?
We can have a word with them, but looking at their previous, I suspect it wouldn't make any difference.
This is me livelihood. It pays the bills, feeds the kids. They can't just take that off me.
Maybe you can find other gigs somewhere else.
No. Why should I? They're the criminals. Why should I back down?
We know.
Well?
He's certainly convincing. He has an impeccable record.
Paudge corroborates Brian's version of what's on the CCTV footage and the nature of the kiss.
True. I know we don't know Sharon very long, but this just doesn't feel like her.
She has been erratic since she returned after the assault.
Well, this was supposed to have started before that.
If we're to believe Brian's version of events, she was angry because he rejected her.
Right, removing all personal feelings and just looking at the available evidence. Sharon's accusations don't really stand up.
Sharon, can I have a word? Don't worry, I won't bite.
It's okay, I'll be in a minute.
Hey, I just wanted to say, however this turns out, no hard feelings. Now they've listened to both our sides, I'm sure they make the right decision.
I told them the truth and they believed me.
Well, let's see if they do, because Paudge doesn't. I know you showed him the CCTV footage, but he backed me.
He told them what he saw.
Yeah. Nothing.
You're bluffing. They'd never tell you what he said. They'll be breaking confidence.
Well, all they do is ask me a few cursory questions and then move on. Don't you think if Paudge had supported you, I'd still be in there, getting grilled about it? What you don't get, Sharon, is that nobody likes a rat. Not even Paudge.
What did you tell them?
What?
What did you tell them about the CCTV footage?
Just what I saw.
Yeah, what? What did you see? You're a coward.
I'm not going to say I saw something that I can't be certain.
That's a lie! You did see it! I sat with you when we watched that footage. I saw your face. I know what you saw. You saw the same thing as me.
That's not true.
Yes, you did. But you're too scared to speak. Because you're gutless. You are gutless, coward!
Sharon! Get changed to go home.
Okay, thanks.
Well, hey, that Bradley fella you guys arrested earlier on.
Dawned on me where I recognised him from. I arrested his brother, spitting image of him.
Put a shopping trolley through a plate glass window trying to get away.
Lunatic.
Hey, I hear you're the latest victim of the mentalist.
I swear, Holden, one of these days I'll swing for you.
What? She is mental.